What's up, guys? So, just got back from the flight with the Hubsan doing the firmware update, and I got a fun thing in the mail here. I'm going to go ahead and show this to you here. I've been waiting on this for a while. This is the Eachine VR007 goggles. They cost about $61. I've already opened them. I did the unboxing earlier, but didn't quite like the footage, so I did like how it was packaged. Came with a whole bunch of good stuff, bubble wrap. I mean, it was really nice. So we'll go ahead and set that aside. The battery and the charge cord came in here with some wipes, and the screen itself inside the focal lens had a nice little piece of clear stuff on it. So it came very well packaged for $61. The manual is very simple. It only has 4 buttons on it. So let's go ahead and talk about this here. Okay. So far, I've been playing with this unit, and I had to charge the battery up. It's probably not fully charged yet, but we'll talk about that here in a sec. Get the charge cord out of here. This is a very small unit to be basically FPV. I'm going to give you an example. This is my, I use this for my Wi-Fi quads when I want to fly VR. This is my VR box. This cost about $10, and your phone slides into this little awesome rack here, right? You basically stick your phone in there, and then you can fly your quads VR using a Wi-Fi app, which is pretty cool. If it comes with a controller, that is, or a transmitter. But as you can see, there's a pretty good size difference here. This is much smaller, but I have to say, the feel of this one is much better than the cheap VR box pieces there. This padding feels way better than this. This will fog up after a little while. This, I'm thinking, will not. It looks like it has some good breathing room. So, that being said here, it doesn't feel cheap. It feels like I can give it a good squeeze, and it just feels like this could take a beating. It could be transported and, be beat up a little bit. The glass inside looks really nice. I even like the decals. They did a great job making this cheap unit. This is pretty impressive. It comes with a 1600 milliamp, 7.4 volt, 5 volt input, 1 amp input. Says, note, pay attention to the polarity of the battery. Please put the battery in place where the children can't get it, blah, 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 prohibited. Made in China, all the good stuff. But the cool thing about the battery is that it does have this wonderful little battery meter, if you guys can see that. There are 3 dots letting you know what your battery cell is at, but I don't think it's accurate unless it's plugged in. So let me show you where the battery goes here. This is actually really nice how they designed this. There's like a little hole here, a little slot. I'll go ahead and put the battery in there and just show you guys. We won't plug it in yet, but I will go ahead and show this to you. If I can get it in here, the struggle's real. Okay. Nice, comfortable fit. And let me go ahead and show this to you now. So, it basically plugs in real easy, just like that. You just plug it in. And I tried it on the side of my head. It feels really good. It doesn't feel like it's pinching you at all. It doesn't feel like it's too close to your temple. It's not digging in at all. This is a really nice little headset for $61. I bought it on eBay. I'll go ahead and put the link below. And it only has 3 buttons, plus and minus. I haven't really had a chance to go through the menu functions, but it does have OSD. It displays telemetry and stuff if it can communicate properly with the quadcopter. Now, I don't know if the OSD is going to work with the Hubsan, which is what I bought it for. I want to start trying to fly it in manual mode and try out altitude hold wearing the FPV goggles and see exactly what it can do. But I know this is your scan button. You can individually push it to go through each channel. I believe it has, I want to say 42, I think it has 42 channels. Let me check that real quick. I am almost positive that it has 42 channels, which is pretty good for a cheap unit. Yeah, okay, so it's got the frequencies here. So it'll easily connect. It has most of the Hubsan frequencies right on here, so it should connect no problem to the Hubsan. Let's see, frequency and channel table. So it looks like 42 channels altogether. And as you know, my G-Tang FPV monitor has 32 channels, so this is still a pretty good deal if you guys are thinking about buying that. I would suggest that. Get that little G-Tang FPV watch. It's great for everything, especially if you're at the FPV races. Anyways, that being said, back to the product here. Little dipole antenna, looks like probably 3 dBi. You could most likely upgrade this if you wanted to. You could even go cloverleaf. I wouldn't suggest a patch antenna because patch antenna is really only designed for distance, and you'd have to constantly keep your head in orientation of the quad, which is pointless if you're trying to fly FPV, to be honest with you. And helical would not do good on here either. So I would suggest either staying with the dipole 3 dBi or getting a cloverleaf. Some of you guys know it as a mushroom, but it is an omnidirectional cloverleaf antenna. So they have some good ones, they have some crappy ones. I would suggest if you're buying antennas for anything FPV, always spend the extra money. Make sure you're getting a good deal, check out the reviews on it, so on and so forth. So let's go ahead and plug this in and see how the thing looks. Oh yeah, wow, that's really bright. I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can show that to you guys there. Now people were complaining that you know the resolution looks low, and I'm not seeing that the resolution looks low. I would say this is quite comfortable to look at. So let's go ahead and take the Hubsan. We will plug in the battery here, and we'll scan through the channels until we find the channel. So we got this plugged in. I'm gonna go ahead and watch the monitor here. There we go, okay. Let's go through the channel. Oops, I just had it. I turned it off. Let's automatically scan here. Oh, went past it again. Dang you, Danny boy. Looks like the next one might be it. Well, that's depressing. So, it would appear to me, guys, that the battery they sent me does not work properly. It keeps shorting out for some reason. I will go ahead and plug it in. So now it says it's got full power again. Let's go ahead and plug it back in. And once again, we have power. So that was really weird that it just turned off. I'm not happy about that at all. I may be sending this package back. I was pretty impressed with it there for a second. That's the third time it's turned off on me. Playing with it while testing. There we go. Okay, I have FPV and no onboard display. So no plug. There we go. It just turned off again. And the battery's telling me it's shorting out because I can't hit the battery meter. That's exactly what's happening. It's shorting out for some reason. That's not good. If I unplug this and I hit the battery meter again, no, let's see here. It's already down to 2. So I don't think that the battery, I don't think that the unit is bad. I think the battery's bad. I'm going to have to go ahead and get with whoever I requested this from. I did just have FPV for a second, but unfortunately this battery's been charging for 2 hours and it's just now getting back up to 3 volts or back to 3 bars. So my guess is this battery is bad. When I got it out of the package, as you can see, there's like white and then it's dark. This had like residue on it from something, and the battery looks like it's kind of expanded. I can see that it's like widening the plastic a little bit. So my guess is this has been sitting in storage for a while and this battery's gone to hell. So we'll see. I may just get back with the person that I purchased it from and see if they're willing to send me another battery. But so far, I think this works properly and this is not good. So this is really the first test. It was shutting off earlier and I didn't know if it was battery related or not, so I went ahead and just charged it, which it, by the way, regular Android charger charges that, but it did have some liquid on the side of this, and that tag is wet, so I'm guessing that this is not good. I'm guessing the battery has broken down sitting in storage, so I'm not going to totally say this is a bad deal. I'm going to go ahead and still say this is a good deal, guys. I'm either going to see what the batteries go for online, or I'm going to go ahead and talk to the person that I purchased it from to see if they can send me another battery because this one's no good. So that's going to be, unfortunately, where I have to end the review because I don't have a battery capable of connecting to this type of port. So unfortunate, but it is what it is. This is the Eachine VR007 goggles, and I would still suggest this is a good purchase. I've seen a lot of reviews on this, and they seem to do pretty well. Now, the only complaint people have is that it's low resolution, but after looking in here, I would say that's not quite the case. If you're comparing them to something like a $400 or $350 pair of Fat Sharks, then yes, the quality's not going to quite be the same. But for what you're getting, it's a good deal. Hands down. I wouldn't even second guess myself. It's very comfortable. You know, it's unfortunate the battery's no good, but that, as you guys know, batteries just don't last long. They're just not good. You know, so if this has been sitting in storage forever and it's had a chance to expand, I would say it's probably toast. So I'll go ahead and order some other batteries for this, and I'm going to stop the review there because I can't go any further. So that's the part number one. We'll just call that the unboxing and taking a look at it. And I still think you should buy it. Drone Worship's opinion. So, all right, guys. Toodaloo.
Give yourself to the dark side.